It's been a while. So yeah, I haven't been on in a while, but I've been kind of busy. I don't want to move this camera around and show anybody how busy, but whatever. Apparently, quite a lot has happened since the last time I did anything like this, and that's why I will sum it up with one word: couch. That is all. Oh my God. And then, you know, all this weird crap. People are freaking out because they're calling right wingers weird and whatnot. I don't get what the hell the problem is. Weird would be the least insulting thing I would say about these people out loud to each and every one of them. Kamala Harris is going to win this election. And I think it's going to be a landslide, personally. But stranger things have happened. MAGA meltdown over J.D. Vance's couch confession. Because let's be honest here, it was a confession. He, wrote about it or something. I already watched this vid, but it's really funny. So I'm going to play it again. So this woman with the red hair braids was holding up a sign somewhere. I don't know where she is. You know, talking about couch. That is all. And here come the boomer maggots. Maggots. Let's hear what happened. I don't want to. Ooh, there's mirror. What is this? You know what? There's a mirror down here, which is good because Reddit sucks with video playback. Mega meltdown over JD Vance and the couch. Let me expand this. He wrote about it in his book. Everybody knows this. Do you know what your gender is? What a stupid little worm.
I know what that is. You know what I'm saying right here, but if this crazy crackhead would get away from me.
Ha ha! Tell this crazy crackhead to get away from me. Good for you, honey.
Weirdo. Don't touch my sign, ugly. You're gonna fall over and die. You're so old and wrinkly. If I turn my back and you touch me, you're gonna get killed. I was keeping it civil. She can't hear me. You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. Excuse me, couch fuckers for Trump! Couch fuckers for Trump! Couch fuckers for Trump! J.D. Vance wrote about it in his book! He fucked the couch! Nobody's listening. Billy Allergy. When he was a teenage boy, he put a condom in the crack of the couch and he fucked it. Couch fuckers for Trump! Trying couch.
Oh, that's so mature. That is so showing her. He brings up sex toys to a strange woman like that. he legit said that. They don't like it. So now they're going to ask her about gender. They're going to bring up her sex life. They're still wearing their Brandon merch. LOL. They probably spent thousands of dollars on it. Making political merchandise is such a great business. Because they've blown all their retirement money supporting Trump, and now they have nothing. Stupid cult members. I laugh whenever I see the Truth Social stock go down. And remember, all these people raided their own retirement savings to buy as much as they could. Wow. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, but they try to avoid the old man merchandise now because their candidate is the old man. Talk about money down the drain. God, that was so brilliant. That was so freaking brilliant. I mean, Kamala better win in a landslide because of that alone. God. When I get that feeling, I need sectional healing. JD Vance doesn't pull out, but his couch does. Holy crap. I wanted to do so many photoshops and everything on Twitter about that, but 50 billion other people beat me to the punch. I had seen that photo. You know, that purple pink couch photo where they look like a bunch of vergurges in between the cushions of the couch? I had seen that photo before, that ugly ass couch. I wanted to do a bunch of fun stuff with it, but other people have seen that Vergurge couch. So now they're all beating me to the punch. Now I can't do any funny photo manipulations. That's the best one I've heard yet. More cushion for the pushin'. He's experiencing the repercussions of his confession. The Vance poll numbers are cratering so fast, he needs something to cushion the fall. Perfect, he'll have something to fuck when he lands. It's called a love seat for a reason. Oh my God, I love these jokes. JD's lost that cushion feeling. Whoa, that cushion feeling. Bring back that cushion feeling. Vladimir Futon. Oh my God. Why did JD Vance refuse to sit on the couch? He said it reminded him too much of his campaign. Both had to support a lot of uncomfortable positions. This is gold. Gold, Jerry, gold. Jesus Christ. Oh, come on. I want more. I want more. Grab him right in the cooch, Trump, and fuck him right in the couch, Vance. Now that's MAGA, baby. Really putting the love in love's seat. I said T what you did there. Why hire an escort when you have a perfectly good Davenport? Oh my God. Nice to see that the fuck your feelings crowd are melting down now that the gloves are off. Now that the plastic couch covers are off. Now that the that blanket you throw over the back is off. I never thought it would be my feelings being fucked. You're all fucking the wrong feelings. Trying to forget my feelings for the couch. You never recline anymore when I thrust my hips, and there's no springiness like before. When I put in the tip, I'm trying hard not to blow it, but Broyhill, I know it. You've lost that love. What is it with the Righteous Brothers song? Feelings, get out of my couch. Thanks. Now I can't get that song out of my head. I mean, I've been a 13-year-old boy before. I probably humped some stuff. I don't know. He knows. But being uptight about it is the funny part. That's the thing. Who cares? It's not a big deal. It is a big deal. He's a politician. He's supposed to be a professional. He was chosen for VP. Why the hell would you put that in your book? Why the hell would you ever admit to something like that? And then get mad when, you become the VP pick and people pick that out of your book. Along with the recently released drag pick of JD Vance, along with the permanent eyeliner makeup crap that he wears. It's kind of like Streisand effect. Nobody would really care, except for the fact that this guy wants to take rights away from LGBTQ people and women. And that's the problem. I think it's the writing about it in a New York Times bestseller that was a really bad idea. There's tons of stuff you should have common sense enough to realize is weird and not fucking talk about it. The hilarious thing is that it's all made up. It's not in the book. No, actually, it's just in code. You see, Vance is part of an international ring of couch fuckers, and they've developed a secret code. If you listen to my 12-hour podcast, I break it all down for you and show you how each page of his book describes a different sex act against artificial cushions, and he has performed or wants to perform to couches. It is the foulest book of furniture erotica ever published. You didn't know he didn't actually fuck a couch and it's just an internet rumor, right? Nah, they'll vote for a philandering rapist and fraudster, but a couch fucker, also yes. They've always been the safe space snowflake cowards they like to accuse others of being. As is tradition, every right wing attack is always a confession. They have always been the everything they accuse others of being. Of course, you know, uh, a big problem with that is religion. They are so petrified of humanity itself. You know, why not enjoy what they want to do as best they can do it and for as long as they can hide it? And then, make up for it with the big JC by taking everything out on everybody else. Punish other people for it. That'll make you right with the Lord. The right wouldn't know hypocrisy if it banged them in the ass all night long. Quote of the day. They only push that bullshit when their guy is in power. Right now, every conservative snowflake is asking us to play nice because they don't want to be called weird. You know, it sucks so bad. Like I said, weird is really all you need to say, obviously, to get them all pissed off. I've already seen, like, I think I saw Elon Musk and some other right wing talking heads. Um, they're already trying to slip the term weird into their mockery tweets of other people, which is fucking pathetic to the highest degree. Again, I wouldn't even say weird. I'd go all the way. I'd call them every goddamn thing that they really are. But other people, are nicer than I am. They've been hiding behind the fake ass pomp, circumstances, and decorum for so long. I get to act any way that I want, but if they try to give back what I dish out, I'll just accuse them of being uncouth, and they will back down out of shame, twiddles mustache. Glad we're finally giving up that charade. Gotta hand it to bleach blonde, bad built butch body for kicking it off. You gotta love that woman. I love to wear my Biden Harris fuck your feelings sweatshirt up in red areas. I also proudly sport it to the range. Yeah. And of course, they always say that because it's not fuck their feelings, it's fuck everybody else's feelings. All right, if he didn't fuck a couch, why is he banned from entering every IKEA store? Yeah, that shit will break at the slightest provocation. Even JD Vance's wiener. Couch hub. Get out of here. Uh-oh. Is this that stolen velour scandal everyone keeps talking about? Stolen velour. Where is the freaking... Where is the image of Zap Brannigan? You can't mention velour without posting an image of Zap Brannigan. Everybody knows that. I haven't seen any proof that he's not banned from IKEA. We're just asking questions. They don't realize women are supposed to enjoy sex. It would be new information to them. Well, look at that miserable wife of his. Do you think she enjoys anything that he's been giving her? Enjoy your dildo. It's like they just can't help themselves from being weird. Back when Trump first got elected, they had those pussy hat protests. Me and the wife were at one. This Trump supporter and his wife got near this woman by us and were trading barbs. He threw some enjoy your dildo jab at her. Without missing a beat, I'll have a better time with that than your wife does with you. I thought the dude was going to have a stroke right there. He was so pissed. You know, how sad is that? How is that even supposed to be an insult? Enjoy your dildo. Because she would rather fuck a piece of plastic than you. Look what her options are. I'd choose the sex toy any day. I mean, they don't think very deep, do they? Yeah, they should probably have gotten used to putting it between couch cushions by the time they were a teenager. That would have helped bang some sense into them, right? Fun fact, no former presidents or VPs have ever spoken at the RNC. Think about that. Following officials are set to speak at the DNC this month: Biden, Obama, Clinton, and Secretary of State Clinton. Oh, there you go. Guy who wants to outlaw drag. Ugh. Guy is a freaking weird ass fucking nutcase. Ugh. Ooh, the law firm for the family of Isaac Hayes has filed a demand for Trump to stop playing his song that he dances to at rallies. And he is to pay $3 million for illegally using the song over 100 times. What was that other thing I saw up here? Oh, right here. A defiant Laura Trump. We don't give a damn about a letter from non-American Celine Dion. I'll sing the song myself. No one can stop this Titanic. Is somebody going to tell her? Is somebody going to tell her how she fucked up in more ways than one? Again, these people don't think very hard, very deep, very efficiently. I mean, not at all. It's like a Twilight Zone episode. Yeah, a letter from Dion's American lawyer will get their attention. That is, if she could read. Wonder whose idea it was to use a sinking ship's theme song. Remember when Trump's War Room account tweeted a video portraying Trump as Thanos, the villain from the Avengers? More specifically, it was the moment when Thanos realizes he lost the war by being outsmarted by his opponent. You can't make this stuff up. Media intern 26 is rolling with it. It won't come up in the preliminary conversations because neither Vance or Trump are what we might call the most detail-oriented motherfuckers to ever walk the earth. So I'm glad there's someone at the Trump campaign throwing a bit of shade at their bosses. Best part is somewhere in a prison in New York sits Steve Bannon watching the campaign go to shit on TV, and he's just eating mashed potatoes. Oh, I forgot about that shithead. You just put an extra bounce in my step today. How about touring a mask making facility during a global pandemic without a mask to the tune of the Beatles' Live and Let Die? He doesn't have the attention span to watch the whole movie of Titanic. He only knows the biggest, greatest, best ship. His dumb hamster wheel brain only gets as far as unsinkable ship and says, okay, yeah, that's me. You would think Trump would remember it, though. I'm pretty sure he was in his 30s when it sank in 1912. Pretty sure he climbed over Jacob Astor and some women and children for a seat on the lifeboat. Probably threw some people overboard to make room. When you put it like that, it probably is a very appropriate metaphor. Billed by its owners as the biggest, fastest, most unsinkable ship, led to disaster by a leader concerned with its own aggrandizement. It fits. A song about surviving loss? It's not even upbeat. What is the message behind choosing it? First single cat lady Taylor Swift, now Celine. These people are going to get slaughtered. Oh, I'm waiting for them to go after Dolly. It's only a matter of time and will be their downfall. They already have. Back in March of last year over the song Rainbow Land. Okay, correction, they tried. I don't think I've ever seen a group of people backpedal so hard. Yeah. Dolly is a freaking national treasure. Everybody knows this. They started trying to go after Dolly Parton. Yeah, please go after Dolly. If they put her on blast, this country would all unite because nobody wants anybody to fuck with Dolly Parton. I'd go to war for Dolly. Dolly doesn't have kids though, so according to them, she's a cat lady, right? Yeah, they're going after people from different generations. Do you guys not have like little booths where you go to vote that nobody else can follow you into? Yeah, but you hear stories of some communities where the husbands straight up follow their wives into the voting booth. I'm sorry, but a piece of shit like that wouldn't bring his wife to the voting booth. God, you're going a little bit too far with this. What's an abused spouse going to do? Tell them to leave the booth? People in that situation are in severe physical danger. No, everybody else tells him to get his fucking ass out of the booth. Or you have security pull him out by the back of his pants and his collar. That would actually help a lot of these women. If, this even happens. Like I said, you know, somebody like that, his wife would be at home, not at the voting booth. They wouldn't let their wives go to vote if that was really how they were. I know a Christian man who cheated on his pregnant wife with an adult film star and was convicted of 34 counts of falsifying business records related to hush money payments to said adult film star. Did the Bible change for Christians? Enough with this Algerian woman. Jesus Christ. And they're posting pictures of Hitler with women calling him handsome. And probably plenty of the guys, too. Savior, right, 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 noble, righteous, needed, visionary, based, correct, cute, classy. Well, say what you want about Hitler, but you had to admit he did do one excellent thing. He killed Hitler. The Bellamy salute was originally used with our Pledge of Allegiance, intended for any people throughout any nation. And then this asshole had to steal it. But he also killed Hitler. He did kill the guy who killed Hitler. He killed the guy who killed the guy who killed Hitler. He also killed the guy who killed the guy who killed the guy who killed Hitler. What a troll. Had everyone wanting to kill him. Then he just goes and does it himself. I'd rather he had been caught and treated like Mussolini. And that's surely why he killed himself. Little pussy. You'd think these people would learn what happens when you go down that road. Let's just finally kill off Nazism. I love reading about how Mussolini died. Brings joy to my heart. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Enough about how you would kill Hitler. Enough about how you would repeatedly kill Mussolini. We can all dream. Fun quotes that seem relative to our times. Lots of idiots have learned from these. All propaganda has to be popular and accommodate itself to the comprehension of the least intelligent that it seeks to reach. These are Hitler quotes, by the way. Hitler quotes by a guy that a lot of these assholes look up to. Universal education is the most corroding and disintegrating poison that liberalism has ever invented for its own destruction. So everybody that likes him is fucking stupid, and if you get an education, he doesn't like you. Through clever and constant application of propaganda, people can be made to see paradise as hell and the other way around. To consider the most wretched sort of life as paradise. The people can always be brought to the bidding of their leaders. All you have to do is tell them that they're in danger of being attacked and denounce all the pacifists for lack of patriotism and exposing the country to danger. Think of the press as a great keyboard on which the government can play. All of a sudden these comments won't load. Nothing to see here. Elon probably. There are very much people who still think like this. But there are definitely people who are just plain racist. Think they are very clever for questioning the mainstream and ignoring the clear evil. I think this the guy who said misunderstood. Or the woman who said she'd want to be a German housewife. Yeah, like if you ignore the genocide, racism, and World War, he told people he had easy solutions and would give them jobs killing their other countrymen. I have a hard time believing this is actually how people think. This is how people think. The thing is, you have to manipulate them into thinking that way. You have to prey, it's like advertising. You have to prey on their insecurities, prey on their feelings of not belonging, prey on their lack of real intelligence or ability to think critically. You know, ultimately, you got to feel sad for all of these right-wing nuts. I mean, that's why I keep saying, you need to keep adults in charge. And you need to, like, slap these little fucking immature kids and put them in timeout where they belong. When you have people that are just not bright and not competent, not capable, you don't even need to be a genius to see this type of stuff, especially with the past we've had. Mussolini, Hitler, Pol Pot, fucking Saddam, Kim Jong-un. Look at any despot, dictator, totalitarian leader, or just outright piece of shit in world history. Not even going back that far. They all use the same tactics. They all use the same tricks. And it doesn't work unless they take advantage of stupid people. It's giving a bunch of monkeys automatic weapons. It's not going to turn out good for anybody. And luckily, the vast majority in this country, we're supposed to know better. We're supposed to be the ones that decided to rise above it all. We don't want any part of old ways. We're not supposed to want any part of propaganda or groupthink. Every single one of us is supposed to be free to recognize and adopt our own identities and follow our own paths in life. Have our own interests, be able to get an education, keep getting educated, learn not what to think, but how to think. Work on making this place better for everybody who lives here. All these despotic, horrible, hating, misogynistic, right-wing fucks all through history that are in our country still today, our country. That's the last country that's supposed to be this way. They just keep coming back like a case of fucking crabs. They keep trying to drag everybody back 3 steps for every step forward we make. And it's time to put an end to it. Luckily, the vast majority of people in this country are sick of it. You can easily recognize it, and you root it out where you see it. I don't know. Maybe it's good that they use the term weird to describe these people. I'm just an erupting chick. But these people in office, Kamala and all of them, a lot of people, they proved their point. It doesn't matter how harsh you are or how subtle. It's all going to bother them just the same. Because, monkeys, a bunch of fucking monkeys that want automatic weapons. These are just not bright people. They're not mature people. They're very insecure people. You don't have to be really that rude and crude. Any insult is big enough to them. Couch. That is all.